Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. All the guys want, I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. You didn't bust your ass like Mayweather. I was trying to fight every fighter. I sacrificed a lot to get to where I got to.
What do you bring to the table?
Let's get this on. Let's do it. Well, it's like this. Wait.
All right, that's it. Hold on. Bernard, everybody calm down.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I sacrificed a lot. ThaBoxingvoice.com to get to where I got to. ThaBoxingvoice.com. Good morning, TBV, and welcome back to another special morning edition of TBV in the Morning. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside the one and only Michael Gross in Indiana, and we are back to discuss some boxing. Unfortunately, we're here to talk two African Americans at each other's throats. And I guess we're going to have to pick sides. We're going to have to decide who's right, who's wrong, or is there even a right and wrong in this situation? Wilder has deemed Mayweather a hater, and I'm using air quotes. He got to see the part of the telecast where Mayweather told Jim Gray that he had Tyson Fury up 5-0, and he felt Mayweather was a hater. He goes on to say that he feels Mayweather doesn't want to allow anyone to shine other than himself. Now, we'll get into further details and give you actual quotes from Deontay Wilder and even some audio, as well as a couple of other things for you to kind of come up with your own decision here on what exactly is going on. But without further ado, let me get out to Mike in Indiana, hailing from the Rock.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
With attempt, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, 2 to stand over. Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million. And I'm in.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, what's going on, baby? We're back here with another one. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all having a good morning. Got your coffee, got your lunch, you got your protein shakes and green shakes and all that kind of shit, man. Get healthy. But we're here to talk about Floyd Mayweather and Deontay Wilder. And this is not the first time that Floyd has been wrapped up in this kind of situation. He said some things about Canelo when he signed his big contract with DAZN. He said some things about Andre Ward when Andre Ward fought Sergey Kovalev. He's been saying. Adrian Broner and him have a history of going back and forth, and it's nothing new from Floyd. I just don't think that Floyd likes to see anybody have the spotlight in America and boxing other than him. And I know I could be in the minority with that opinion, but it's just my opinion. But we'll break it down and get into it. What's going on, Nestor Gibbs?
Chilling, baby. Chilling, man. Excited to be back talking some more boxing in early hours of the morning. It is 9:12 on the East Coast, 6:12 on the West Coast, 8:12 Central Time, 2:12 UK time. We rocking out. If you're just joining our live stream, hit that thumbs up button as it helps with the visibility of the show. Plus, it lets me and Mike that you appreciate us getting up early to do these shows and, be here with you guys to just chop it up and talk some boxing. So I think we should probably go into Mayweather's audio.
My name is Floyd. My name is Floyd. My name is Money Mayweather.
I'm enjoying myself. Actually, I don't know how. I think I have some more exhibitions that they already got set up. for me, you know, in different places. And I think a lot of guys that's in the sport of boxing, I think a lot of the guys right now in the sport of boxing, I don't know how much exactly heavyweights made the other night. What's the number exactly? What was the number? 4 million. Okay, also maybe 7 million total. So, I mean, like I said before, I'm making more than that, I'm retired. So
that probably was not the first shot, but a shot, you know, and then add that in with Mayweather having Fury 5 rounds at the time of the interview. Add that in with Mayweather placing a bet on Tyson Fury. Sprinkle in on top that Deontay Wilder has quotes saying that Mayweather even picked against him in the Bermane-Stavern fight. So I wonder, how far back does this beef go? Wilder in the article, and I'm going to pull that up in a bit, says that he's never even spoken to Mayweather, so he doesn't understand where this is coming from.
I thought somebody like Danny or Ron G said Mayweather wanted to sign Wilder when he was, I guess, a younger fighter. I don't know when.
But we don't see Mayweather taking shots at Shakur Stevenson in this manner.
Not yet.
So let me get to Deontay Wilder, and we'll get to his audio before we get to his quotes.
Will you ever make Mayweather money, you think?
Most definitely. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
Mayweather makes nine figures for his fight.
I'm a heavyweight, and the fight Saturday was a great start to bring the heavyweight division back.
People are saying it's back.
Oh, it's
greatest heavyweight fight since the 90s.
They loved it.
Right.
They loved every bit of it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The world loved it, and I don't think he liked that though. You know.
Oh shit! I might have to go back to that. I didn't know if I leave the screen, it stops.
Will you ever make Mayweather money, you think?
Most definitely. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
Mayweather makes nine figures for his fight.
I'm a heavyweight, and the fight Saturday was a great start to bring the heavyweight division back.
People are saying it's back.
Oh, it's
greatest heavyweight fight since the 90s.
They loved it.
Right.
They loved every bit of it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The world loved it, and I don't think he liked that though. You know what I mean?
Who, Anthony Johnson? Or Floyd?
I don't think he liked that though. You know what I mean?
Because all the attention was on the heavyweight.
Yeah, he wanted all the attention on him. You know what I mean? And it's sad that it's like that, but the heavyweight division is where it's at.
Right.
That's what, because people know we're big guys, and they know they want to see heavy hitters.
Right.
And when you get a fight like that, that's what they want to see, the excitement back. And he always wanted the attention, but no more of that. I'm going to continue to do what I got to do.
You're the new Floyd of boxing?
I'm the new Deontay Wilder of boxing.
I like
I don't want to be
You're
Floyd.
the biggest name in boxing. It's no longer
I'm
Floyd.
coming. And there's a lot of fighters that are jealous of me for no reason.
So what's your thoughts, immediate reaction on that audio? It seems like from your facial reaction, you didn't even get to hear that audio yet.
No, that's a new audio for me. I didn't hear that. Where'd that come from?
I was sitting on that since yesterday. Remember, I wanted to do this show yesterday after the Fury one, but I mean, you know.
That's your own personal audio?
Nah, that's not mine. I can't believe that you don't remember him talking about this in the gym when we were sitting off the ring. It's in the last Camp Life that we did. He been talked about this.
Yeah,
one of the Patreon questions kind of came up, and it was similar to this, which got us on that topic. But immediate reaction on his thoughts on the audio. I mean, he's verbally saying it there, like Floyd is a hater. He doesn't want me to shine. You know, he's mad that the attention isn't on him. He wants all the attention.
I mean, like I said, we've seen this before with Andre Ward, with Canelo. So I mean, I think he's right on point, right on par with it. Floyd doesn't want anybody to have a shine in America unless it's him. That's why he always announcing different fights and different things around people's fights. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, Floyd, he's an older man, so he's allowed to do what he want to do. But at the same time, I think he should start bigging up some of these American fighters.
You know, Scorsese, you know, he's always been pro Stevenson. So to hear him come on yesterday and sound so down, I took it serious. You know, we could have easily took shots at him because his guy, you know, didn't win, and he had this.
Only a dickhead would take shots at dude like that, bro. Steve
Yeah,
is
but
hurt.
you know
It ain't about that shit.
Scorsese is always like, oh, the Adonis Superman, Stephen Curson, et cetera, et cetera. The point I'm bringing up is, Floyd. He's going back into fighting. And you look at Adonis, and Adonis had a good chunk of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was set. Like, let's say he would have just lost, he probably would have retired. He was 41. The dude already had a drop top Phantom. He was coming at all the fights in Minks. Like, he was living that life. And now we don't even know if he'll be the same. He won't even be able to, really benefit from his wealth.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely.
Sad, you know what I'm saying? So it just brings it all back full circle to this. Like, we don't need to be hating on one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's enough of everything to go around for everyone. Is just sad that we're in this day and age, bro. Like, we're still pulling each other down like crabs in a barrel. Because Floyd, I don't get his motives or his actions, right? Because it's like, yo, you're still Floyd. You're still gonna do this. You're still gonna make 80 million for 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? What does it cost you to be similar to Andre Ward? Be a mentor to those that look up to you. I just do not get it. Why are you still being the heel? Like, why?
Maybe that's what he's comfortable with being with. Maybe that's his MO. Maybe that's what Floyd is truly is. I mean, maybe after all is said and done, I mean, Floyd is just that guy. He doesn't want anybody to outshine him in America. I mean, maybe he'll change his tune when he's about 60 and can't even think about fighting anymore. Maybe he'll start bigging up people then. But until then, I don't see it happening, man. And I just don't understand it, because he's Deontay Wilder is under the same kind of umbrella that Floyd is. He's under that Al Heyman advisorship. So why not try to show this man the way and try to big him up and just, I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. Floyd, I think Floyd.
Records are meant to be broken, but I think Floyd wants to hold all records. Like, he wants to live forever, and Ali is living forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you really got to go above and beyond, man. The way you live forever in a sport is by the love of the people.
Yeah, the people ain't really feeling Floyd that much, man.
Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. So these guys have never talked, and this only continues to escalate.
That's shocking, though, that they never spoken.
Yeah, the article says that they never spoken. Let me just get the actual quote then.
I mean, I'm sure that they crossed paths, not that much, but I'm sure they had to cross paths once or twice. And
Wilder taking shots, and I quote, "Look at all his fighters," Wilder said, referring to Mayweather Promotionals Company. "Everybody that's trying to come, he brings them down. Anybody that got any shine that seems like he could be the next star, look what happens to them. Look at Gervonta Davis. I mean, we see it. We seen an example. Look at with Adrian Broner. This is the next Floyd Mayweather. You think he wanted to see Adrian make it to the top like that? They was comparing Broner to him. He could be the next great thing. Nobody wants to be forgotten. But I always say, if you've done it right in your career the first time, you've done it right. You'll never be forgotten. But we always are remembered by the last thing we did. We could do 99 great things, and we do one wrong thing, and people will remember that right there.
Damn sure ain't lying about that. That's 100% right. What is not your fucking resume, but it's what have you done for me lately? And most of the time, that's what we all as fans and as probably as Americans harp on. What have you done for me lately?
And I quote, "I have no relationship with him," Wilder said. "This ain't the first time. I mean, He bet against me on Bermain Stavern in January of 2015. He bet against me right here.
Yeah, that makes sense though. But Bermain Stavern was a heavy fucking boxer that trained at the Mayweather gym. So he was at the Mayweather gym a lot, and I'm pretty sure that Bermain and Mayweather had some kind of relationship, probably with boxing and maybe a little bit outside of boxing, because like I said, Bermain was a person that trained a lot at the TMC gym. I used to watch Dante's Boxing Nation videos all the time, and you would see him on there.
Yo, you see this? What I'm saying right here, bro. And I quote: I don't understand. We have great champions like him, like Mike Tyson, and stuff like that. But build us up, Wilder said. Talk to us. If you've got something to say, hey, pull us to the side privately. They don't even take the time out to call. Hey, man, just work on this. Just do this. I think you're great. And you can do this and do that, because they don't want to see that greatness. And it's sad. When I get in the position, I'm going to be the type of guy that motivates these guys like I do now. I always tell other fighters and tell my brother, I want you to be better than me. Don't try to be like me. Be better than me. No thoughts, my friend? Am I alone here? He did leave me alone. What a weirdo. All right, enough of that. I guess we're going to have to go to the callers.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Fahim, good morning on Skype. Talk to me.
Yeah, good morning. I got some choice words. I hope the champ is listening too. Champ, I love you, bruh. I really do. I love how you speak for us, how you don't miss your words, how when they ask you about some things that go on in our community, how you keep it all the way real when you speak for the people. But this time, I think you want some real hoe shit, because you just said out your mouth, you ain't never had a conversation with the man. So you just going off of hearsay and sound bites, and then judging off of that and then making statements off of that. That's some girly mouth hoe shit. That's not what grown men do. If you got an issue with a man, you call him, or you see him in public and you pull him to the side and be like, yo, bro, you got an issue with me? Instead of going out and saying, oh, he's hating. It ain't hating if everybody is saying the same thing. Andre Ward said the same thing. All these technical fighters, people like me who like the technical side of the boxing, we all say the same thing. Yeah, Deontay Wilder got that right hand, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching this man work the mitts, and then you watch somebody like Tyson Fury work in the mitts, of course you're going to bet on Tyson Fury. Well, I did. Shit. I mean, I love my champion, but I'm just being real. He looked like shit. I'm just being real. But that right hand's a motherfucker. And Floyd ain't said nothing that was disrespectful. He said, I got him down by 5 rounds. I hate him down 5 rounds to 0. Then he said, he's just trying to find that one punch and knock him out. And ain't that exactly what Deontay said? I was trying to push the right hand. I was trying to go for the knock. So, I mean, how was that hating if the motherfucker saying the same shit you saying? You know what I mean? And no disrespect. I know I'm going to sound like a real old head. I'm going to show my age right now. But I'm really tired of these motherfucking 80s babies acting like motherfucker. Nobody don't owe y'all shit. If you want to shine, you go take it. Nobody gave Floyd nothing. He had to go take that. You know how many fucking how much shit Oscar De La Hoya put him through just to get that fight? He went through all that and took it. So of course he don't want to take that. He don't want to get that shine up. You gotta come take it. Nobody gonna offer you nothing. No disrespect to the champ. He sound like AB right now. Floyd don't love me. Big bro don't love me. And I'm not feeling that. He need to conduct himself like a champion. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a man, be a man. Don't worry about what the next nigga's saying, bro. Floyd got money. You ain't nowhere near Floyd. So don't even talk about how you're going to be on his level. You're 10 years late. You're never going to be on his level. You're 10 years late. I don't give a fuck. And fighting the way you're fighting, you ain't got another 10 years in it. And that's my call.
Well,
bringing that fire early in the morning.
But
let me tell you, man, I totally disagree.
Yeah, I would have to disagree too.
There's no way I'm gonna agree with fuck that. Nobody gave it to Floyd. Get it on your own. That's the crab in the barrel mentality. That's why we ain't got shit as a fucking people. Because the first minute I get something, I'm out. Boom, I'm out the hood. Boom, I don't want to be there no more. They gonna rob me. Boom, boom, I can't be seen. They gonna ask for a handout. Boom. That's your fucking mentality. You need to try and help your fellow man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a backslider, but I'm a Christian. Dog, you got to help your brother, man. Got to help your brother. And he's not asking for Floyd to get in the fucking ring, you know? And we not talking about just Wilder. Gervonta Davis is a perfect example. So was Broner.
Canelo.
Like when Broner had all that comparison hype, imagine what could have been. Imagine. Floyd is.
I totally agree.
He said Floyd is the reason they making all this money. Nah, man. Nah, think about it, bro. 20 years ago, gas was $1, like 96, $1.64, bro. Everything has changed. Purses have changed. The price of milk has changed, just like the price of gas, man. Floyd ain't done shit. That's just the market. This is the market now. You know? How long we gonna be giving Floyd credit? This is the problem right here. He getting way too much credit without doing anything. You got guys like Lennox Lewis out there, you know what I'm saying, that are doing this. They are bigging up their fighters. They are mentoring their fighters. You know, you got Andre Ward doing that with Shakur and with Brian Jennings and others. Like, why is it bad to ask the biggest face in boxing to be fucking kind? Nah, let him be the heel even after the fact that he's retired. Joseph in Texas, talk to me.
Just the way shit is, man. What up, Joseph?
Hey, hold on, man. Did you come back to me in a few?
Yes, sir. We'll come back to you.
Right now.
No problem. We got
a new caller?
Yeah, we got a new caller, looks like in Cincinnati.
Man, hey, man, you got to play that new caller intro, man. You've been slacking.
Doggy, they don't be be waiting for that. They just be going. But what's your name, brother?
It's Kendall. It's Kendall, man.
Kendall. And the Natty. What up?
I got a new number. It's Kendall though. What's up, man? I don't know about this one. What's up, Mike? I ain't never got to say what's up, man. I'm down here in Cincinnati. We gonna have to smoke one day.
Already, man. What's up, man? You know, I'm right next door to you.
Bet. I don't know about this one, y'all. I feel like Floyd sees himself in Tyson Fury, and I mean, he's not the only one that had Wilder or Fury up 5 rounds. I mean, I didn't, but there were some guys that I was watching with that felt the same way. I just think he favors his own style of boxing. In this instance, now Gervonta, I can't say shit.
But wait a minute. Isn't it more than the criticism? Like we played Floyd's soundbite.
Yeah, he said
in his press conference, bringing up, oh yeah, what about the heavyweight fight the other night? Look, I'm making more money than them in 3 rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit that don't need to be said.
Yeah, that's some bitch shit.
That ain't got nothing to do with skill. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with skill.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I was late. If I would have heard that shit, I wouldn't have opened with none of this shit. So he actually said that. I'm gonna have to look up the soundbite.
Yeah, he said it at the press conference.
I make more money than them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Well, shit. My point is null and void. That's some hater shit. I can't say nothing else then, man. But I will say that a lot of other people had Fury outboxing Deontay Wilder for majority of the first half of the fight, and I was one of them. But that other shit, then yeah, I mean, I got a Floyd a hater for that. Now Fahim, I think he overdid it a little bit. I mean, he overdid it a lot, but I can't say shit, man. Shit, if Floyd said all of that, I can't say shit. But is there a link to that? Because I like to hear it.
Yeah, we'll play it back. Thanks for calling in, Kendall. Let me go ahead and play that soundbite for not only him but anyone else just tuning in. Little tough to hear as it's a press conference, but just pay attention.
I'm enjoying myself. Actually, I don't know how many. I think I have some more exhibitions that they already got set up for me, you know, in different places. And I think a lot of guys that's in the sport of boxing, I think a lot of the guys right now in sport of boxing, I don't know how much exactly heavyweights made the other night. What's the number exactly? What was the number? 4 million. Okay, also $7 million total. So, I mean, like I said before, I'm making more than that, I'm retired. So,
see, out of nowhere, like I said, so many guys in the sport of boxing. Yo, how much did them heavyweights make? Like that shit wasn't even in context. Like,
shit don't even fucking make sense, bro.
He pulled that shit out of nowhere. It's like, yo, let me make sure to rub it in. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't bring up the fucking plus side, so we know he ain't making over no 10 million because he said he's only making 7 figures.
I don't know, man. He said he made $2 million just to go to the press conference, but that's always been Floyd's thing. His name is.
My name is Floyd. My name is Floyd. My name is Money Mayweather.
So whenever your name is money, you got to talk about money, and you got to buy things that cost a lot of money. Like
somebody asked him at the press conference, "Are you making 9 figures? Are you making 8 figures?" He was like, "No, I'm making 7."
All right. Well, let me get to Julio in LA.
Hey, what's going on, Ness? What's going on, Mike? You know, I don't know if you guys noticed, but every single time there's like a huge mega fight, Mayweather always finds a way to sneak in and try to like kill the moment. You know what I mean?
Steal the shine.
Exactly. And if you notice, he's talking about all this money, but he's not putting money into his promotional company that he said it was going to be explosion, like it was going to be a big explosion. You know, it's like he cares more about.
We are the future of sports and entertainment.
Growing the boxers as it is, because he has a lot of boxers signed with Mayweather Promotions, but I don't even remember how many shows that I see Mayweather actually promote this year. You know what I mean?
Yo, to be honest with you, he actually promotes a lot, but they just don't even get on TV. Like he's got another show this Saturday, Ladera Miller. Almost every week or every other week, he's got a show in Vegas, but it's people, you know, not low level, but like
on the cusp of being
they on the come up.
And I feel that he should be grateful that there's a heavyweight, you know, representing the American boxing. You know, instead of hating, he should be backing him up. You know, he's the next big coming star. He's gonna be, but instead of like trying to assault the guy, he's like, to me, I see jealousy. You know, I see that the guy's hating, and every single time a guy's coming up, he's gonna hate, and that's wrong. But I don't know. Deontay Wilder should just get on Instagram and, you know, just start bashing the guy. You know, just like, hey, if you want to challenge me in a kickboxing fight, I'll challenge you. You know what I mean? But overall, man, your show is awesome, and I'm out.
All right, Julio. Thanks for calling. You know what? I like that a little bit. Should he start a social media beef? We all know that Mayweather responds and takes shots, and we know that Mayweather goes far. But it also, you know, they always say good press is all press is good press, right? So like Mayweather starts talking about you in an aggressive manner, multiple websites start talking about you as well. Good or bad thing in your eyes?
I don't see the point because they can't really fight and they don't really have a history. Like him and 50 Cent have a history. Him and Oscar De La Hoya have a history. Him and Canelo have a history.
To raise the profile.
I think Wilder's. I mean,
Floyd got like what 20 million subs,
but I don't think that Wilder needs that kind of
attention.
Yeah, that negative publicity coming from Floyd. Cause I mean, I don't think they can't settle it in the ring, so I don't think it's gonna be like just talking. And I just think if Wilder wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Who's the last fighter to tell Floyd some of this type of truth? Is there any other fighter that's come out? Obviously, the only one is Oscar. But Oscar, you know, his statements get null and void because Floyd always comes back and is like, yo, we fought, I beat him. He's just jealous that I surpassed him. But like you said, Wilder Mayweather being in a different division, There is no fight talk.
Maybe
The
what Wilder
fight talk that shows is Floyd saying you won't be as great as me, and Wilder saying this guy is being a hater. You know what I'm saying? That's the only talk that's there.
know what he could do? He could call the boy 50 Cent and do a little skit like, hey, man, why is Floyd always talking about somebody when he's not fighting? And the 50 Cent be like, hey, man, that's just how champ is. You know, one time, well, I ain't gonna say that, but back in the day, man, I fucked one of you. So crazy shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Something funny for the gram. Go holler at 50 Cent, Deontay. He'll help you out with that Floyd Mayweather shit.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Maybe a little Twitter beef spicing things up just a bit. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. Let me see. We got the 682-206. First time caller?
No, not a first time call. I called you guys the other day. Rod 870.
Yeah, Rod 870. What's going on, big homie?
Yeah, I was looking forward to you.
But Rod, what you got, a magic jack or something, B? This is the same number you called in before?
No, I'm actually. Yeah, this is the same number. This actually my corporate work phone.
Because I got you calling in from a 682-249 before. But
Rod with the stunt.
Yeah,
this is my corporate work phone, by the way.
Rod got a burner phone.
My corporate work phone.
Go ahead, Rod.
Man, nah, I wish, man. But Mike, real quick, for you, the other day I sent in a super chat and you noticed that 870 is Pine Bluff. I can't believe you know about the Bluff, man. That was dope.
Nigga, I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, baby. You know you know about me, homie. Come on, man. I'm everywhere. I know about everything. People think I might just be talking shit, bro. I'm a motherfucking. I got so much useless information in my head. It's pitiful.
But I need to reclaim my time because you wasted about 10 seconds of my time. But I have like 3 points to make real quick. First point is, if you notice 50 Cent always said that Floyd Mayweather, instead of giving people around him staffing jobs and paying them, let's say $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year and putting them on salary so he could get tax benefits, he always wanted to feed them hand to mouth. Hey, I bought you a watch. Hey, I bought you a purse. Hey, you need some money for your bills. Here go $1,000 cash. So he's always been the type of person that wanted people around to depend on him. And I think because Wilder didn't reach out to him early, didn't come to him and ask him for support or maybe ask him for tips, I think he's always slighted Wilder for that. I've been noticing this for years. Even when he supported Anthony Joshua last year and told Anthony Joshua he was the best heavyweight in the world, and he has his own American heavyweight here. So that's just that's the first point I wanted to make. That Floyd has always been at Wilder like this. If anybody paid attention and watched closely the way I watched. The second point, I think the issue with American fighters, especially black fighters, is not only do the white America rather get behind a white foreign fighter, but black America, we're helping them by always talking about how the black fighter lost or there's always a robbery. If you think about it, Andre Ward got knocked down in the first round, but he outboxed Kovalev for maybe 8 of the next 11 rounds. But every black commentator, every black fighter out there said Andre Ward lost simply because of the knockdown in the first round. Now, Deontay Wilder got outboxed for 5 or 6 rounds clearly in this Fury fight, but he knocked him down twice and then knocked him out in the 12th round. And in the first 4 rounds, people talking about Fury won. He wasn't even active in the first round. And everybody's now saying Wilder lost. Nobody's talking about the knockdown. But if you notice in the UK, everybody's avoiding that knockdown, all they talking about is Fury got outboxed. If we did the same thing over here with our fighters, you don't have to say Wilder won because I had it as a draw. But all I'm talking about is the knockdown, just like they talked about with Kovalev. Third point, the media, the HBO, they don't help the sport of boxing. I've been a diehard boxing fan. I can't go into one bar or in my office when I go to work here in a few minutes. Nobody knows about boxing. The only thing I can talk to them about is football, basketball, and baseball. You want to know why? Because every fucking fight is a robbery. Every fucking fight is a bad card. And that's stupid as hell for us to do. Every weekend, this was a great fight. And all people talking about is the robbery. So those are the 3 points I wanted to make. If you look at Paula Malignaggi and guys like that, they have to stop being biased. They have to push up the fight as much as possible so people can watch it.
Damn, brother. Great call. But you know you punching after the bell. I be trying to give them a little bit of time so they can just wrap it up. Like, yo, you know what? Thanks, guys. They just be like, oh, fuck it. He let the bell ring. I'm still punching until the ref break us up. We going out to
Oh, we got a super chat from Will Riggs.
Oh, wait, just one. Let me double check.
I just see one.
Refresh. You right. Will Riggs.
What do you think about the recent Rain magazine rankings?
I didn't see it, but everybody was yesterday in the chat saying, Ness, you gonna make a show crying about Wilder being number 3 in the ring. They dropped him because
they got Joshua 1,
Fury 2. I would assume Fury's number 2 and Wilder's 3. That's what they did.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
because they want to act like, oh, regardless.
No, they still got Wilder too.
So who's number 3?
This was as of November 25th, 2018. So maybe it's changed.
Yeah, that's old.
I'm on the website, so hopefully I thought they would have updated it, but I guess not.
You guess not. Ralphie, UK. Yes.
Up,
Yes.
Ness, you're trying to steal my lines, man. You know it won't work. You know that shit. You know you can't carry off like me, bro. Yes. Well, what did you guys really expect? Wilder and Mayweather. They don't swim in the same pool, my friend. They don't swim in the same pool. You know? While Mayweather was taking on the best of the best, Wilder, arguably, he was taking on, well, it's not arguably, he was taking on B graders. You know what I'm saying?
Mayweather also has a declared amateur career and was robbed of a gold medal. Deontay Wilder has 19 amateur fights and made it to the Olympics in 1 year. So they both great in their own way, brother.
They're both great in their own way, bro. But once they turned professional, they swam in different pools. Whilst Mayweather,
because Mayweather had 120 plus fights. He had 120 plus amateur fights.
Well, exactly. So whilst Mayweather was taking on the best of the best, you know,
while Mayweather was taking on the best of the best, let me help you. While he was taking on the best of the best, Deontay was doing the same exact thing that Canelo Alvarez was doing, learning on the job as a professional. Learning on the job as a professional.
Learning on the job as a professional, and then he became world champ. And when he became world champ,
just like Canelo. Come on, we can go down the record.
Stop talking over me, man. The truth cannot be hidden.
No, that is the truth.
Won't be hidden by you talking over me.
That is the truth, though, right? Him and Canelo have identical stories, except Canelo didn't go to the Olympics. Except Canelo didn't medal.
Bro, you need to ease back and let me speak.
I'm on your ass, Rafi.
You ain't on my ass, bro.
I got all facts.
This is the fucking Matrix, bro. This is a fucking mirror image. It's a mirror images I see on. All right. Now, once Deontay got to the world champ, won the world champ, you'd say, okay, your training day is over. You're the champ now. But what happens? The guy still left the training wheels on. He's a world champ with the training wheels on, still fighting the same B-grade fighters he was fighting before he became world champ. Now, my friend, you can empathize and understand Mayweather looking at that and going, what the fuck? You're the champ. You're a heavyweight. You should be fighting the best of the best. But no, Wilder was still fighting B-grade level until fucking this year. Was it this year when he fought Luis Ortiz? 10 years into his career, and then he steps up. My friend, we, as the paying public and esteemed champions like Floyd Mayweather, will look at that and say, shake their heads and say, no, my friend, that is totally unacceptable, dear boy. Totally unacceptable.
Hey man, this guy got me over here thinking he writing shit by just by his voice. You know what I'm saying? Just by his voice. I'm like, this guy, is Ralphie right?
And
No, fuck that, Ralphie. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
Earl Jones voice ass out of here. Don't nobody care about that shit.
You need to care.
Oh,
bro.
UK Dark Vader ass. Get out of here.
You need to care. You need to care because this is why Floyd is giving your boy the side eye. This is why they've never met. This is why they've never sat down in a bar and drank a rum and coke together. Because your boy, he still had the training wheels on up until the beginning of this year, after a 10-year career. That's totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Talk over that.
No, I actually started the clock over for you because I talked a lot. So you got a couple of minutes if you're good.
Yeah,
then,
no.
Then
talk
I'll
over
debunk
that.
it.
Over to you. It's over to you. Debunk it now. Debunk it now while I'm here.
Perfect.
Don't debunk it when I'm gone. Debunk it while I'm here.
Perfect. It's gonna take me a few seconds as I am on Canelo Alvarez's resume since he's the face.
You take as much time as you need to concoct the mixture that you're trying to concoct.
No.
But it won't
No.
work.
The theory's done already. The theory's done. What I'm trying to do is count the number of fights that Canelo had before he became WBC champion, which ironically is the same title that Deontay Wilder held and became champion. So they both have a similar upbringing, except the man who you guys love to shit on actually went to the Olympics and got a medal, while Canelo is a darling pay-per-view star, didn't get a medal, had a very small amateur record like Deontay, but wasn't as successful in the amateurs as Deontay. So now they both turned pro, like Rafi stated, and Canelo, let me see here, had one. Let's do it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 40 fights. Now, someone has to correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he won that WBC World Boxing Super Welterweight title from Matthew Hatton. It was vacant. That's who he beat for the title. Mind you, not Ricky Hatton, Matthew Hatton's brother. So that was 40 fights in. So he actually, got his title after Wilder. But it could be argued because I see vacant here, vacant World Boxing Super. So maybe he got it versus Luciano Coelho on HBO. I kind of remember that fight on HBO Latino. But I could be wrong because that looks like it was in Guadalajara, Mexico. I highly doubt that. But the next one was in the Staples Center versus Baldomir, where he was already champion. So who knows? The point is he still won his title 38 fights in. 38 fights in, okay? And didn't have a huge amateur background, but also didn't go to the Olympics. Didn't represent his country. Didn't do it in a year's time and did not medal up. And then, okay, because BoxRec is here. Teach yourselves these things, Rafi. After winning that vacant title versus Luciano Lanel Chuelo, he then defended it versus the very old and faded Carlos Baldomir. Remember what year Mayweather faced Baldomir? I know you do. Then is when the world, if you were any type of fan back in 2010, you got introduced to Canelo on HBO Latino versus Love More Nadu, a guy that Paulie Malignaggi fought, okay? Educate yourselves. And then he fought Matthew Hatton, not Ricky Hatton. And then he fought Ryan Rhodes from the UK. Huh? Who the fuck is that guy? Only I know because I've been watching boxing for a long time. Then Alfonso Gomez, faded and old from the Contender. But then it didn't stop there. He fought Kermit Cintron after Margarito already beat him twice, and Sergio Martinez already beat him, and probably after he jumped out the ring versus Paul Williams. But I know because I watched the fights, not you, rookie. Then he fought a faded Sugar Shane Mosley, huh? And then what'd he do? He pulled up a 147-pound motherfucking Josecito Lopez, huh? Then he finally faced 154-pound southpaw in Austin Trout and showed his mettle. And then he fought Floyd and showed that he got outclassed. And then Angulo, which we knew what it was. You know, he's coming back off a loss to Floyd. But show me where the world beaters were at. You know, where they were at before Floyd. No world beaters. They saved that until it was time to sell it. Like every other fucking undefeated fighter out here. Get out of here. These fucking rookies, bro. You got to come better than that. You got to come better than, and look, I can let all of y'all talk for your 3 minutes. I cut you off to spicing up the show because look how boring it is for me to talk to myself, fact after fact. You know, it's better to do it in front of you, live, so I can hear your fucking expression, how sad you are when I crushed your fucking dreams.
Damn.
John, Louisiana, talk to me. John Wolf in Louisiana, you're up.
Yeah. It troubles me that as African Americans we can't help each other. Look what Oscar De La Hoya did with Canelo. Oscar De La Hoya is making money, and he's got it to where Canelo's making money. Why? As African Americans, we feel like we got to hold each other down. Floyd Mayweather Promotions could be way bigger than it is if Floyd would, if he was elevated, Adrian Broner elevated Gervonta Davis, and at some point signed Deontay Wilder, because now he would be helping Deontay Wilder get to be the top heavyweight in the world. But instead, he wants to hold people down. And I love Floyd. I'm glad he retired. I wish he would retire and just go about his business and promote his fights. Why does he feel like he still got to be the center of attention? And never mind the UK fans. They get scared now because they feel like their time at having a heavyweight champion is close to coming to an end. That's why they come in with so much heat and vitriol for Wilder, because they know what's up. That's my song.
John, man, thanks for calling in.
We got a super chat from Texas. C. What age did Canelo turn pro and Wilder?
Canelo was like 15, and this is the stupidest thing I seen in the chat, Mike. They're like, but Wilder and Canelo are two different ages. Check this out, Mike. If I get anybody as an adolescent, what is better, to train someone from a child to be a champion, or to train a grown-ass adult that is deciding to take up boxing late as a exit from the hood, as a way to feed his daughter? You know what I'm saying? One was bred to be a basketball player. Somehow they're trying to twist it and say, well, Canelo started at 15. How could you compare it? Because the comparison is there. One was bred to be a fighter. The other one fucking was born a fighter, motherfuckers. Don't you see it? The thing is, y'all want to hate on the American. But Canelo was bred like you take a little pit bull from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And taught how to fight at 15. Deontay was out there playing basketball and said, damn, I ain't going to make it as a ball player. Time to change it up. And somehow still did better than the kid that was bred to do this. Somehow still got to the Olympics in a year and got a medal than the kid that was bred to do this. I mean, come on, guys. Really? You got to do better than this.
I mean, just to
aren't there any worthy adversaries out here to debate? What the fuck? Bunch of bums.
Just to play devil's advocate, some would say that Wilder had a more compelling motivation to be a boxer than Canelo had.
Michael, I don't even watch other sports, and it's easy to give Deontay Wilder's story the comparison of Kobe Bryant. They signing Deontay right out of high school. You understand me? Right out of high school. He didn't go to the college and learn Division I basketball under the tutelage of a fucking, coach that's been winning. No, straight out of high school, he went to the pros, homie. Straight. As soon as he put on a pair of gloves, he went to the Olympics, but they shitting on that. You get it? There's always a cup half full or half empty. You decide what type of person you want to be. Simple.
Absolutely.
Let me see. I want to make sure I ain't got no Patreons.
No boomerangers, no ringers calling, no stainless,
none of them.
Javier.
None of them.
Probably sleep.
None of them. I think we got
Real Nazi chick said, well, I ain't gonna read that. Texas C, you can't go to the Olympics as a pro, you fool.
Bruh, who decided to turn fucking pro? Not me. That was Canelo's decision. Like, what? Yo, I don't understand these excuses that they making. First, it was like, no, he's a bum. Now you justify the fact that the short time he gets a medal, and it's like, oh, well, Canelo didn't get that opportunity because he turned pro. Oh, so talk to Chepo and them. Like, that's not our business. This is ridiculous already. Joseph in Texas, you ready? Joseph,
give me like 2 minutes, man.
All right.
Outside the realest.
All right. Gary in Texas, talk to me.
What's going on, TBV?
What up, Gary?
Couple of things. Floyd Mayweather is the best fighter. I'm 35. He's probably the best fighter I've ever seen, right, of my lifetime. That being said, he's really not great for the sport. I mean, there was really no need to say what he said about Deontay Wilder. It didn't even make any sense. Just like you comparing Wilder to Canelo really makes no sense. I don't know. You're doing a show here on Mayweather, bringing up Wilder's name for no reason, which I agree with, and then you're bringing up Canelo's name for no reason. So what's up with the hypocrisy?
The reason we're bringing up Canelo's name because Floyd Mayweather also hated on Canelo, also hated on Andre Ward, also hated on Adrian Broner, and now he also hating on Deontay Wilder.
That's not even why I'm bringing it up. And
okay.
It just strikes me as odd that a person as intelligent as Gary, who was sitting on the line while I just said all that, needs me to repeat it. But if you do recall, Rafi brought up Deontay Wilder's resume and upbringing in boxing. And he said, and I quote, kind of paraphrasing, they ain't at the same level because when Mayweather was out there fighting the best, Deontay was not. And he said it took Deontay up until his 30 fight to finally step up. And it took him until this year to finally fight the best, right? So I am using Canelo as a metaphor because Canelo and Deontay have very similar upbringing, except Deontay shines where Canelo doesn't. Canelo at 15 was bred to be a fighter. And I don't know why I got to repeat this because you heard it, but whatever. Bred to be a fighter.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
All right, then. So debunk it.
Sounds like
Debunk
you're
it.
hating on Canelo. What he's doing.
I'm hating on Canelo.
Two other.
Hilarious.
It seems like a little bit. It does.
Hilarious.
Right. I mean,
no, I'm using facts. I'm using facts. I'm using facts. I'm using a guy who has no amateur background and turned pro, doesn't have a medal, and people adore him. And I'm using a guy. I'm using a guy that has no amateur background and got a medal, and people hate him.
I understand the analogy. Yes, I get it. It's just Canelo has nothing to do with this conversation. That was my point. Just like Wilder had nothing to do with Mayweather's press conference. I'm just saying, bringing his name up for reasons that like they only do. Whatever. Here's my other point. Is it possible, just possible, that Floyd Mayweather just doesn't think that Deontay Wilder is any good? Like there is that opinion, or that he's just not that good. And if he bet Bermain Stavern, if he bet his actual money that Bermain Stavern would beat him, I'm guessing this is the first fight, then he might just not think that he's any good. And last thing I want to say is free boo-boo. Free boo-boo. That's it. That's my quote.
All right. Let's go to Ohio. Oh, wrong soundbite board. You didn't even hear that though, right, Mike?
Yeah, I heard it, man. If you know, like,
If you
show like I know. You should lie low. Killer, I used to get it in Ohio.
Jay Will, what up? Uh-oh. Maybe it's another Jay Will. James Williams. Sorry, not Jay Will.
Yo, you know, the funny thing is, that's like the third time you done did that.
I know.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So, good morning, first and foremost, Boxing Voice, and all the wonderful boxing fans that give me the opportunity to listen to my fellow brethren talk about the sport I love. Let me say this. I think Deontay Wilder is exactly correct when he says no one wants to, that Mayweather doesn't want anybody else to shine. And all of this narrative that people have about Mayweather this, Mayweather that, Wilder this, Wilder that, in a negative light. I find it interesting that people are giving Mayweather credibility when just a couple of years ago, when he was very active in the ring, everybody called him a ducker for running from this person or that person. Then they called him boring because his style was mostly defensive. The same thing with Ward. I love Ward, but the same thing happened. The same narrative Ward had. Oh, he ducks the strongest competition, and then when he does fight a Kovalev, oh well, he's boring anyways. You know, the reason why I really like the reason why I like Wilder, in part, is because the man can honestly say, my style has not been beat. He's not the best boxer. He's not the most. He's not the most decorated. He didn't have the most decorated amateur career. He's not the most technically sound. But you know what he is? He's a heavyweight champion that's knocking mofos out. And truth of the matter is, if he had one more round, I think personally, he could have knocked out Tyson Fury. I believe that he can knock him out the second fight. We all talking this trash now, but the man said, I want an immediate rematch. I mean, what are we going to give a person respect? All right, so let's just say he did lose. If he lost and said, you know what, I want to hop right back in the ring with this guy, why can't we give him credit for the fact that he wants to go back, supposedly with the one man who he lost to? And I don't understand why no one gives a person the chance to grow. Like you said, if he's growing on the job, that means that, you know, his first fight, he's not going to look the same that he does in his 41st fight. And he doesn't. We see what happened with Stavern. Stavern was able to last, even though Stavern got knocked down a couple of times, 12 rounds with him. Keep in mind, the first time they fought, he damn near broke his arm, or he ripped his bicep the first time they fought. So he probably could have knocked Stavern out the first time. But no one ever wants to, it seems like, let me not say no one, it seems like people don't want to take account of the other, the minutia, the other things. So I think that if we're going to sit there and haggle about somebody, we're going to sit there and down somebody, then you got to add everything else. The fact of the matter is, 40 people, 40 knockouts.
Thank you for calling in. And
we got a super chat from Dave C. Wilder told Ness he thought he'll be a journeyman. He never thought he'll get this far. Y'all tripping.
That's facts. That's facts. Because let me tell that story, bro. Like, he got into boxing to feed his daughter. So when he went to the gym, he told Jay, I want to turn pro. I just want to be a journeyman. I need to make a couple of dollars right now. I got to feed my daughter. He didn't think of going to the amateurs and become an amateur and go to the Olympics. You know, that all happened once they put him to spar. And the dudes who was on the floor looking up at Jay was like, keep him. But y'all gonna hate on the story. Look, it's funny what James Williams said just now, bro. It's true. Everything that he said about Floyd is true. Everything that we said about Andre Ward is true. And that phrase, you gonna miss me when I'm gone, is true, because now Floyd is gone and now more people love him. But when he was here, they was talking about he ducked Costa Zoo. He ducked Margarito. He ducked Paul Williams. He ain't fight Mosley in his prime. He ain't fight Cotto in his prime. He ain't fight Pacquiao in his prime. Yo, he drained Canelo? Why he make Canelo fight him at 52? Why he ain't let him fight him at 54? You know what I'm saying? I could go on and on. Yo, why he ain't fight Triple G when Triple G was calling him out? If he was pound for pound great, he could have moved up. I could go on and on. Now, obviously, those things could be argued. Everything. I mean, someone would say, yo, 160, you bugging. Floyd started as low as, I don't know, like fucking featherweight. I'm just saying, though. Narratives are there all day, every fucking day. 803-5.
Super chat, hold on. From Larry Merchant. Wilder got more excuses than Hay with his toe.
Okay, well, that's simple because Hay had one excuse, my toe. 803-546. First time caller, 803-546. First time caller?
Nah, I called a while back, man. I still be listening though.
What's
But I got a.
what's your name,
I
brother?
got a question. I got James. I'm out of Spanish Savannah.
Spanish Savannah or Havana? What?
No, Savannah. James.
Oh,
James.
okay.
James.
Savannah, Georgia, right?
Hey, I got a question. Yeah, I got a question. If you think somebody lost, are you a hater for that?
Absolutely not. That's your opinion, brother.
Yeah, I got you. But hey, with Adrian Broner, I feel like Mayweather tried to big him up, but he kept doing stupid stuff. Like with the Sean Porter fight, he had Adrian Broner down there. He ended up looking like shit with Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? With fucking Gervonta Davis, the McGregor fight, he big Gervonta Davis up. What he did? He fucking missed weight and lost his belt. At certain points, these fighters gotta understand they gotta take responsibility. But at the same time, Mayweather, he don't want nobody else to shine. You feel what I'm saying? It's two sides to it. He really don't. But he big up Earl Spence. In that same interview, he said that Adrian Broner Pacquiao fight, that's a great fight. Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia, that's a great fight. He said that Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight was a great fight. But he thought that they lost. At the same time, he thought that Deontay Wilder lost. And when Mayweather came out with that exhibition, you had these fighters laughing at him. You feel what I'm saying? But he just let them know you making $7 million total for that fight. I'm at least get $10 million. Don't laugh at me because these same fighters, if they could do what he does, they would do it. De La Hoya laughed at Mayweather. He fighting McGregor. When that shit was over, I want to fight McGregor. You know what I'm saying? These fighters got to understand if they was in that same position, all of them would do it. And Pacquiao, and Adrian Broner gonna get his ass whipped by Pacquiao, and Mayweather gonna fight Pacquiao. That's how it's gonna go. It is what it is. And I appreciate the call, man. I listen to y'all all the time. Y'all got a great show, man.
Thank you for your call, man. Appreciate it.
Calling in, brother James in Savannah, Georgia. We got you down, and we hope to hear from you again. We're going out to Marquise. Marquise, where you calling in from? I got to write that down. Where you calling in from?
I'm calling in. My name is Marcel from Texas. You said Marquise from Connecticut, but I just told you I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Marcel from Texas? What part of Texas you from, homie?
Floyd is like a child in a man's body. You know what I'm saying? He's always on Twitter or Instagram, beef with this fool, beef with that fool. He's not gonna give nobody no credit. Like Ness said, you know, he wants all the attention all the time. You know, and that's just the bottom line. And then that fool that called a minute ago talking about why are you using Canelo's name? He don't understand that you're hypothesizing. And it was just, like you said, an analogy. You know what I'm saying? You're not hating on Canelo just because you're using him as a comparison to Deontay's road to fame or road to the pros. You know what I'm saying? You were just using him as an example of what he's accomplished in his short career, You know what I'm saying? But in other words, this is what I wanted to call for. Did you see the interview with Eddie Hearn on, I think it was the IFL TV with Coogan, about him saying that we're going to have the Joshua Fury fight next and have Wilder holding his dick. Did you see that, Ness?
Nah, didn't.
It wasn't. I don't think it was with Coogan though. I think it was with somebody else.
Was it with somebody else, Mike?
Yeah, I think it was with somebody else.
Eddie Hearn said, I'm not going to talk about negotiations, but we may have the Joshua Fury fight next and leave Wilder holding his dick. You need to go watch that, Nash.
Hey, man, but listen, I said that shit yesterday, man. I said that shit yesterday that a couple days ago, ever since Fury was on Good Morning Britain saying he want to do Britain history, I knew he going the other way. Plus his father, his wife, his brother, all of them are in interviews saying they thought he was knocked out, that he's knocked out. They don't want him to fight him again. Man, he ain't gonna fight Wilder next, man. He ain't fighting Wilder. He ain't stupid. Man, you got hella background noise too, Marcel. What the fuck?
Hold on.
You on Bluetooth over there killing us. And hey, yo, and we get all the bad reviews for that shit. Every time you read it, it's like bad. Or man, like what the fuck? My studio calls hella thousands. That's these callers. Yeah.
Can you hear me better now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, I had told you last week when I called that Fury was going to take the fight with Joshua. This was my opinion. And then once he beat Joshua, then he may take the rematch because it'll make the rematch that much bigger. And if Wilder will knock him out in the second fight, then he can go and retire with a bank account full of bread. You know what I'm saying? That was my opinion. And that's probably what's going to happen. If he even gives Wilder the rematch, he may not. I don't know. They might freeze Wilder out. I think they're scared of his power. I think Joshua's scared of his power. I know Fury's scared of his power. He felt it in the 12th round, and he knows he can't give him 1 second, let alone 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? So that's my call. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, yo, I just don't know, man. If Anthony Johnson takes that Fury fight, I will be impressed. I swear. I said that Fury wants that AJ fight, but you see my title. Will AJ take it?
I think
he takes that.
I mean,
look, it's gonna have a
AJ wants him. I think AJ wants Fury more than he wants Wilder.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, he will get
like Eddie said,
if he wins.
Like you said, the only real reason he wants Wilder because Wilder has a belt, but there's something there with Fury.
I don't listen to Eddie Hearn no more, man.
I mean, I'm
Eddie Hearn act like he know everything that Joshua is feeling. That's bullshit.
I mean, I'm just going off what he said.
Talk to me.
What up, Troy?
Nah, Jay Hardcore.
Jay Hardcore.
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing today, man?
All good, all good.
I totally agree on that. What you just said about Fury. I don't think he's gonna fight Wilder again. I think it's easier for him to fight Joshua for the simple fact he feels though he outboxed him. And Joshua will probably want to fight him again because back in the day when they sparred, he kicked Fury's ass in sparring. So it would make it easier for him if he go that route. But to get with that Floyd thing, man, I'm a big Floyd fan. Been a fan for a while. I went to his last 6 pay-per-views, except that McGregor shit. I ain't go to that. And I love him as a boxer. But what I see him doing these days, man, it just kills me, man. Every time I hear him speak, I'm cringing now because he want to be in the spotlight all the time. It don't make a difference if it's one of his fighters. They might ask his fighter a question, and he'll answer the question. I mean, he remind me about how Suge Knight said how Puffy was, always want to be in the video and all that type shit. It just seems like he got to have the spotlight all the time. I mean, and you look at his his promotional company, they're not doing well. I mean, and all the money he got behind him and everything else, he can make that company be great. But his people, the only time they fight, they on with that Sam's casino and stuff like that. They're barely on television. He got Devontae, a hell of a fighter. He fighting once or twice a year. I mean, I just don't get it. I think it's all about Mayweather. That's it, man. That's it, and that's all. I don't think he cares about anybody else but himself. And then for a person to always got to be like that, that makes me think he got low self-esteem, and that's why he got to speak all the damn time about himself so people can, hear him out and stay relevant. I mean,
He got too big of a platform to be doing the shit he doing, man. He can do so much different and make this sport so much better than what it currently is. That's my call, fellas. Appreciate y'all all the time. Take it easy.
Jay, man, thanks for calling in. We going out to NO in New Orleans. Talk to me.
Yes!
What up, NO, baby?
Nez, I'm gonna keep. What's up, Mike, bro? What's up, Nez, dog? Say, bro. I'm tired of this motherfucker, bro. I'm feeling like Floyd, the new Bernard Hopkins, bro. Somebody need to now hold up before we go any further. Nez, you already know I'm one of the biggest Floyd Mayweather fans they had out there for the shit he did in the ring. But I'm tired of him now, bro. We need to let these young lions handle their business. Take the spotlight and handle the grown folks' business. The shit that Floyd doing, man, that's child's play, man. He about to fight some dude from China. He fought McGregor. Like, he doing shit that ain't got nothing to do with the real, like, hardcore shit of boxing. Floyd a whole out here, and let's get him out of here. That's my call, man.
NO, man, thanks for calling in. As always, did we ever get to Joseph in Texas?
Nope.
We got a couple other people. Looks like we got Phoenix, New York City. Let me get to Skype. We got a new caller. Adam, where you calling in from? Adam?
Yo, is it me?
That's you. Where you calling in from, brother?
Hey, Decatur, Georgia, man.
From Georgia?
Yes, sir, Decatur.
All right. Talk to us, brother.
All right, so, hey, man, I just want to throw my quick spin on it. Hey, as far as Mayweather, hey, the greatest fighter, hand down. But as on the black side tip, yeah, he do fuck up. He need to get better and get at these fighters. Charlos, for instance. You know what I mean? That one twin that like to yap all the time. He should be in there telling. Now, if you're going to be a bad guy, be a bad guy. But at the same time, you know, show him the ropes and stuff like you said with Deontay Wilder. I dig that. They should link up. Like, Money is the king of this shit. He should talk to the fellas. You understand what I'm talking about? Okay, now, as far as Gervonta Davis, that's bad business because that boy should be shining like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? What's his name? His light heavyweight he got. God damn it, I can't think of his name.
Andrew the Beast Tabiti.
Yes, sir. That boy, now he in that super series, and it's bad enough they don't, show enough of that on TV and commercials. Money should always have that boy out front, letting them know what's happening with his fighter. You know what I mean? So Money do got to pick it up, but you know what I'm saying, get with it. I love Roger Mayweather. I got to put this in there, but he was the only one that could put Money in his goddamn place. When his ass got stunned by Shane Mosley, and he came back to that corner, and the way goddamn, Roger was on his ass, that's how Money should be helping folks. You understand? Now, I'm going to switch to the goddamn Wilder and Fury. I'm a black man. Wilder lost that fight. Fury did get up in the 10 count. And he did outbox Wilder ass. And everybody know all Wilder need to do is get his boxing skills up. And mainly an uppercut. He would have been sent him Fury out of there. I had goddamn Wilder knock him out in the 4th round. But, and I'm going to say this, Fury got my respect when he goddamn kept getting up. Regardless of how people feel, we should, and I ain't saying you, Nez, or you might, but black people, just because he black, don't try to get that man shot. I mean, he worth it, but he lost the match. 100. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling.
Thank you for your call, homie. Appreciate it.
Great call. Great call.
One thing that I like, man, about these calls is when they call in, they have that passion, bro. I speak on it every morning. No matter what direction you're going in, just call in and have that passion, because Nessa will let you go. Trust me, he'll let you go.
Yeah, I love passion, man. You giving away the secret, though, Mike. They gonna know that. They gonna know the ways.
I mean, just because you got the secret, don't mean you can make the motherfucking meal. A lot of folks out here know how to do something. Don't mean that they do it.
All right, we got a lot of first-time callers. We're gonna get to V in Jacksonville. Talk to us. Good morning. V, Jacksonville, Florida. But in New York, or with a New York number, 917-792. Do I got your number wrong? Or you have an issue?
Nah, you got me right.
All right, what up, V?
What's up? Nah, this is James from Harlem.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you skipped over V. Yo, I got a few things to say real quick. Mayweather, you know, he always clowning. He always got some ulterior motive when he's talking about fighters, Canelo, Andre Ward. And there's always some bullshit. I'm not going to defend Mayweather, but when you talk about Deontay Wilder, when he talks about Deontay Wilder, the criticism is warranted. Deontay Wilder, my big problem with Deontay Wilder is that he's the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. You can't compare anybody to that. That's literally, you're literally walking around with Ali's belt. You're supposed to be like a descendant of Ali. And for you to not fight nobody for fucking 10 years and be bullshitting around, I don't know, man. Last thing, Wilder's credibility is shaky. His resume is even shakier. But last thing, I've been watching Wilder for years. When he fought Fury, it was the worst performance I've ever seen from Wilder. That makes me, he was sluggish, stamina gone, wasn't as explosive. He was robotic, walking straight forward, and not be able to adjust at all. He didn't really even use his athleticism, to be honest. I think Luis Ortiz fight took something out of Wilder. I think he's starting to decline slowly. That's my call. Oh, AJ beats both of them.
James.
That's my call.
James.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, you're nuts. Yo, no one's factoring in that the man came in at 209. He was sick. Obviously, you can hear the audio. Like we played it on one of our weigh-in shows. You hear him say, I don't want to take my clothes off. I'm a heavyweight. I could weigh in with my clothes on. They're like, nah, take your shirt off. He's boom. He had to take his shirt off. He turns around and tells Chris, like, yo, make sure I get my shit so I can put it right back on. He says, I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his weight proved that. He weighed 212 with pants and boots on. And the mask. He never took the mask off. You know?
Yeah,
at least the mask is 6 ounces or a pound, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? A helmet weigh more than a pound. Football helmet weigh more than a pound. So that mask had to weigh something.
I damn near had to cut somebody out just now. My bad.
He was sick. He was sick and still performed like that. And again, yo, they gonna call me a Wilder fanboy to the death, right? Because
they already do.
Because I see with my eyes. I see a fucking 212-pound man who they say is got skinny legs.
Chicken legs.
Skinny legs. Oh, look at his skinny legs. Oh, he's so wild. Oh, he's so untraditional. But why you running for 12 rounds? Who hasn't ran away from Wilder? Like, this is just crazy to me. They hate. But Nas said it the best. People hate what they can't conquer, fear what they don't understand. I'm telling you, man.
I'm back to one of our callers. Got 41 fights. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody has beaten this guy's style. He's not traditional. He doesn't have the best technique. Doesn't have any of that shit. But nobody, I repeat, nobody has beaten this man in the ring yet. If it's so easy, if it's so sweet, let people come fight him then. Just saying.
7-1.
Calling out y'all motherfucking champion. Both of them motherfuckers. He want the fucking Fury rematch next. Then he want AJ. Who AJ want? Who Fury want? If Fury wanted to rematch real quick, he would have said it last week. He ain't said shit yet.
716-909. First time caller. 716-909. First time caller.
Yes.
Hold on.
Let me play this first time caller intro. You introduce yourself like you're coming out the ring to knock out Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, depends who fan it is. Or you could be drop kicking motherfucking Mayweather for the shit he be talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut,
Timmy Mayfield.
Timmy? You said Timmy?
Kenny Mayfield.
Kenny. Sorry about that.
What's going on, Big Ken?
All right.
Where you calling in from,
Hey, how
Kenny?
you doing?
from Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. Damn.
Oh, yeah, he right over there by Canada.
Yes. Well, I was just calling in because I've been hearing a lot of conversation about the fight, and I really went and watched the fight like 3 times, and I can't believe I hear all the people saying that Deontay Wilder lost like 7 rounds. That's not true. Like, I gave Deontay Wilder the first 2, 4, 6, and 9 and 12. So I don't know what people talking about. Somebody he lost all these rounds. This is crazy. These all Fury and AJ fans hating. And I hear Andre Ward talking disrespectful about Deontay Wilder and Floyd Mayweather. This man, Deontay Wilder, came in the ring, 209, fighting a guy 50 pounds heavier than him.
That's absolutely true. And I don't, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Andre Ward, man. Look here. If you a big bad man and you think you can beat Wilder, go hop in the ring. Wilder done showed that he's not scared to fight bigger guys.
No,
Are
not
you?
only that. Then Andre Ward said he wanted to fight a heavyweight. He was claiming he could fight Joshua. Everybody thinks Joshua's better than Wilder, and Joshua knocks out Wilder. So why won't Andre Ward make his debut versus Wilder?
Wilder
They want Usyk to fight Wilder. They wanted Ward to fight Usyk. Like, yo, it's easy to talk shit. Get the fuck in the ring, though. Yo. I can't wait to see Ward fans. Somebody, yo, Ward to beat Wilder up.
Go ahead, man. Sorry for cutting you off, Mr. Niagara Falls.
No, he dropped off. He didn't get cut off.
From Joseph Rodriguez Garces. I'm ready now, guys. My bad. Joseph from Texas.
All right, go for it, Joe. I mean, yeah, Joe. Fist.
Hey, man, can you repeat your last name? I'm sorry for butchering it.
Go for it.
Can you repeat your last name? I'm sorry for butchering it.
Oh, it's Garces, bro. But I go by Rodriguez. Yeah, man. I go by Rodriguez on my grandpa lady. Not my bad, guys. I'm out here, trying to get these beers delivered for this snowstorm here in Texas.
Damn, y'all got a snowstorm coming down there?
Get on out of the way. Yeah, right here in Lubbock.
Boy, y'all should about to be shut down. You already know how the South is. Once it starts snowing down there, it's over for everything.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, you already know I'm going to get these beers delivered to get my butt home and chill for the weekend. But real quick, before I jump into the main topic, Fury did say on a BT Sports interview that he did want to fight the rematch with Wilder next, but it would have to be in England. So I don't know really what to take from that. But as far as the Mayweather situation goes, man, the thing of it is Mayweather's always wanted to be loved by the boxing public, but he's always been the villain. Even back with Oscar, everybody loved Oscar. Oscar was the golden boy, the gold medalist. If you listen to Larry Merchant's commentary as Mayweather's walking to the ring, that's kind of what he describes. Everybody loved Canelo, Pacquiao, Maidana after the first fight. You know what I mean? And even though he's retired and got some love back, he hasn't gotten quite the love. But I think he'll get a few more years down the road if he'll just go away. And I think that's what it is, man. He wants to be loved by the entire boxing public, and he's still not there yet. And it's jealousy of these guys. People love Deontay because he's a heavyweight who knocks everybody out and fought the tough fights and looks vulnerable. But that's my call, guys. Appreciate y'all getting back to me. Y'all have a good one.
Great call, going out to a first-time caller, I believe, 414-839. 414-839 in Milwaukee. Who's this?
Man, that's this cell, man.
Cell. Shells or cells?
Cell. I'm the one who called out what's the nigga names. I forget the UK nigga name. I'm paying for half his shit.
Oh,
get him over here.
Yeah,
Somebody told me he was a lightweight though. I'ma feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Trying to beat up Coach Meaty?
Nah, one of the callers.
Oh, okay.
It's Salamander.
Solomon. Yeah, but Solomon sound like he little as hell.
Yeah, he kind of little for me, man. I'ma feel bad, but I'ma still beat his ass. But anyway, hey Nash,
Hey, mute Mike one time, man. I don't want him to cut me off.
I'm gonna mute him again, so.
Yeah.
No, I called in, man. You know, I'll be on some old shit next, man. Who your top 5 welterweights right now? 147.
All right, no order. Crawford.
No order.
Well, just in case people try to take it out of context, Earl. I mean, just in case they take it out of context, let me say Keith, Earl, Porter, Danny, Crawford.
So that's your top. So you don't got Manny in top 5, huh?
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
Okay.
He lost to Jeff
anyway,
Horn. Then he beat Matisse coming off a loss for a regular title. Nah.
But Danny coming off 2 losses, right?
Yeah, that's why he 5th. Because he coming off of losses to the top. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao coming off of losses to fucking Jeff Horn and shit. Until Jeff Horn proves that he's somebody,
he just won, though,
he
right?
ain't nobody.
Okay, fair enough. But with Mayweather and shit, you know Mayweather be hating. That's what he do and shit. But that nigga who called in earlier, who was talking that shit about Wilder with no boxing skills and all this and all that, man, it's the fucking heavyweight division, bruh. Fuck all that boxing. What niggas watch heavyweights for? Knockouts. Don't nobody watch no fucking heavyweights, the pure boxer and all that shit. Fuck that shit. They ain't talking about footwork. We ain't dancing. He come to knock you the fuck out. Period. Like, niggas get off that shit, man. And then when the nigga Fury, they say Fury, or the UK nigga say the Fury, he 1 or 2 now. Ain't nobody gonna pay for Fury to dance around the ring, not knocking nobody out. Shut that soft ass shit up. On God in them. That's my call, man.
He lying about that.
Stand up. Hilarious, yo. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Remember, this is a daily morning show. Shout out to Mike in Indiana, becoming, the dude to really cement this morning show for you guys and prove that he can be available on a daily to do this 5 days a week. So if you're enjoying this boxing talk every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. UK, hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. Lets me and Mike know that you respect that we're getting up this early to give you the platform and avenue to discuss and express your frustrations right here.
And we will be bringing back the betting show that Ness started, and hopefully we can start doing that every Saturday.
I think that should go to Patreon first, then be released maybe the week after the fight.
Okay.
And it just proves what we did. Yeah. Maybe.
So hopefully
we got to start doing a little bit more for Patreon. They are the reasons that we're alive.
Yeah, hopefully we can start doing that every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning instead of 9.
Yeah, we could do that a little later.
Yes, there we go.
I just don't like to waste time. Time waits for no man, and sleep is the cousin of death. So I don't fuck around. You feel me? I'm brought up on that East Coast hip hop era, Illmatic and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always grinding. I'm on 50 Cent, get rich or die trying. So when y'all sleep, I'm still working.
Your body always needs, chances to heal itself. And, I mean, when you sleep, you know what I'm saying? I'm working. I mean, you got the Canelo Swift interview last night. You know what I'm saying? I did.
Uploaded too. You could check out Mike and Daniel Alvarez, our Las Vegas correspondent. As they discuss the immediate news of Mayweather and Tenshin
Nasukawa.
Yeah,
and I want to start doing that, like the shows that you don't think are worthy for your time. Like me and Danny can just hop on it.
Listen, hey, all day, baby. Let's get the Stunner in New Jersey. Stunner. I'm
a big time Stunner like Eva Knievel. What's up, man? Birdman.
Stunner.
All 3 of y'all.
No, he must be busy at work. Okay. And just we got the Kenny in Niagara. Did he fall off, Kenny? Was he the one that fell off?
I believe so.
Kenny, did you fall off?
And just we got the Kenny.
He got the background going on. But all right, we outie 5,000. I just showed my age right there. I forgot what singer used to say that shit. Probably like an R&B, probably like
some old ass nigga.
Riley and shit.
Some old ass nigga say that shit.
Yo, ain't Teddy Riley T-Pain father and shit?
I wouldn't know.
Yo, shout out to Mike putting Chameleon there on the map. Oh shit! Matter of fact, I ain't never get the hum. Hold on, I just seen you, Checkmate. Don't go nowhere. See, this is what TBV do, man. We check the list twice. Checkmate boxing. What up?
Yeah, man. Hey, first of all, I want to just start this off. I'm pissed at all the criticism of Wilder. Just as you mentioned, the man came in, whether it's 212, 209, he was the aggressor over a man who came in at 260. Okay? Next thing is for the constructive criticism. People saying, oh, he's making excuses. How do you make excuses when the man is telling you he was over anxious, the weight, whatever the other situation, and he left off his game plan? If he did, that's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to reassess, your performance so you can come in bigger, better, and stronger. Next thing, I'm sick and tired of people bringing up his resume. Mike Tyson, can you name the first 20 people Mike Tyson fought? Hell no. But you recognize what Mike does and you love what he does because he was a knockout artist and he was a spectacle. When you watch Deontay Wilder, the reason why my heart was beating out my chest from round 1 to round 12, because I was waiting for what happened in round 12. This is why he's a superstar. No one watches him to be the best fighter. Does he need to tighten up on his grip? Absolutely. In fact, I think he needs a new corner. I don't care what anybody says. Mark Breland and the other guy, they like church mice in there. He needs somebody like Teddy Atlas or Floyd Mayweather or see him to slap him or tell him get his shit. Whatever the case may be, he needs a new voice on that corner. And again, the thing about it is the scorecards, it was closer than people think. The first time I scored, I was dejected because I gave the fight to Fury. I gave it 114, 112 Fury. I gave Wilder round 1, 2, 9, and 12. After my emotions calmed down, I watched it again. I scored it a draw. 113, 113. I gave Wilder 1, 2, 7, 9, and 12. So it's subjective. Now, the one who scored Wilder for all those rounds, 112, 111, that card was disgusting. I don't know what the hell it was. Okay, so I'm just going to be fair and honest with this. Okay, now Wilder beat Fury and Andre, and AJ, but the thing about this rematch is the draw was the best thing that could have happened. You know why? Because when it comes back around, there's no excuses why he beat the best boxer in heavyweight division. Now, Tyson Fury is the darling of everybody. I told everybody before this fight, he's the best boxer. He's the slickest. He got Ali moves. It's going to be a tougher fight for that than it will be for AJ. So again, when he comes back around, no excuses. And he's going to be vaulted to number 1, and everybody can go ahead and suck on his. Never mind. Hey, check this out. The last thing I'm going to say, this is the keys to victory. He needs to come in at least 225. He needs to stick to the jab to set up the straight right. The straight right is his bread and butter. He needs to throw more uppercuts, commit to the body, because assistant body that a few combinations, and they come with that lead right like Mayweather used to do. Mayweather was the art of the lead right, and because his right is so powerful, you know what I mean? It's going to count for something. Okay, and that's all I gotta say.
Checkmate. Thanks for calling in. For all the talk of his wildness, that 1, 2, 3 was a thing of beauty. But he'll never get his credit. It's gonna be when he gone, man. That's when he gone. But
the accuracy
Deontay Wilder.
The accuracy of that left hook on the way down, man, was something to see.
It's a lot of they'll love him later. Only time will tell. I'm your host, Mr. Find me on Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because if there are any other topics that are worthy, we will be back. So subscribe right here at youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Right now, we're hunting down that 92,000 subscribers the way that Wilder hunted down Fury in that 12th round. We're at 91,411. Be part of the reason we get to 92. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. TBV is here. Whether you think we're biased or not, we still give you 3 minutes and sometimes more to get your opinion off, to say what you feel. And we hope you enjoy that. Remember, YouTube has stories. Stay up to date with TBV on our stories. Check us out on Instagram at ThaBoxingVoice. And if you want to support the show, you want to support me and Mike, you want to make sure we get to more fighters' gyms to do camp lives for you, well, then head on over to ThaBoxingVoice.com/affiliate sponsors and save and bookmark that hyperlink for Amazon. When you do your Amazon shopping, whether it be for this Christmas shopping or whenever, it costs you nothing. We get a kickback and it helps us grow because we use that funds to get to different places and bring you more content. You want to go a step further and support the show, head on over to boxingvoice.com/ no, I said that wrong. Patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Sign up for as little as $3. Buy us a cup of coffee and get all the extra content on Patreon as well. Anything else to mention? I guess that's it. Mike, take it away.
Hey, shout out to what's the guy's name? Mr. Natty Turner. Fuck out of here, Mike. Who are you calling old? I'm Audi 5001. Shout out to him. You follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. Yeah. Same old story with Floyd Mayweather. Great boxer, great career, but sometimes he says some disparaging things and some things that don't big up certain fighters. And it is what it is. Everybody have their perspective and their opinion, so can't get mad at that. Yeah, like Ned said, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button and hit that notification bell so you can be reminded of every show that we do. Hopefully we will be back today with some more content. And yeah, if you want to know anything else, just ask.
Do say.